Hey, back again with another video here to talk about what I've been talking about for the last couple of months as I shift into a new career path. The tax and accounting industry I've been doing for the last 23 years. This will be my last season in the tax and accounting industry directly as far as what I used to do. I'm still have my mentorship and coaching program for new tax professionals going on, but I've added another service where we help small businesses learn how to leverage business credit to grow and scale their business. Business credit and financing is a broad topic. There's so many moving pieces to this that we can talk about this for the rest of our lives and still not cover everything, because that's how much information is available when it comes to business credit and financing for small business owners. And so if you want to be able to learn how to leverage using business credit to grow and scale your business, and you want to be able to do it from a strategic standpoint, you want to be able to do it with a proven system, with a proven team in place that's going to walk you through it step by step, where you don't have to guess, where you don't have to figure it out, where you don't have to join different groups to get these answers that you don't even know if correct or not. We have so many people online and all the social media channels that exist all talk about some form of business credit and financing for small business owners. And the problem and the challenge is you have to figure out who has the right information. So it's so much misinformation, so much erroneous information, and so much incomplete information all combined together that you're at a loss to try to figure out who has the right information that you can invest in, that you can implement to help you get the results you want to get. I'm new to this industry because this is a career change and a career shift for me. So I don't pretend to know it all or have it all, but I have a team that's got my back who carries out the services that you invest in through the Business Credit Builder program that's designed to help you build business credit and get financing for your business much quicker and much faster than you can ever do on your own. And so if you want to be able to get that done without going through the heartaches, the frustrations, the pain, and the disappointments of trying to guess and trying to figure it out and trying to follow people who give you misinformation, incomplete information, and erroneous information all rolled into one, then you want to do your own due diligence and your own research to make sure that every little thing I talk about will be something you can confirm on your own to be true, because the people I'm learning from are people who've been in this industry for years, who helped over 50,000 small businesses learn how to leverage business credit to grow and scale their business. If that's something you want to do and you want to learn more on how we help, reach out to me at 773-782-1320, because I like to talk with you, chat with you. I do Zoom calls throughout the week, and so you can catch me on Facebook. You can catch me on my YouTube. You can go to either channel and type in that name right there, and some results will come up where you can see my silhouette, my profile, and select me. And subscribe to my YouTube channel and find me on Facebook. And I'm also on LinkedIn and some other social media channels, but the main three is Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. So I would love to help small businesses who want to grow and scale their business, who want to be able to get funding when they need it on demand by positioning themselves in advance to be able to get business credit and funding down the road when that time comes. So if you plan this thing out, knowing that you're going to grow and scale your business one day, and when that time comes, you don't have to go searching for who's going to give you funding for your business to grow it, to add another location, to get equipment, to get more inventory, or get more of the things you need for your business. You don't have to try to figure that out at the last minute. You don't run around searching who that's going to be. So if you pre-plan for this by working with someone that's been there and done that, that's helped thousands per thousand small businesses do this already, then you save yourself time, money, frustration. We help business owners build business credit for themselves very quickly. Now, the CEO, Ty Crandall, he'll tell you 4 to 6 months. Based on my own experience and going through the program and understanding the nuances of what it takes to build it that fast, I'm going to let you know it's possible, but there's certain things got to take place for you to make that happen. So I tell people 12 months or less, because that's a realistic expectation for you to be able to build business credit and funding for your business, than telling you 4 to 6 months. Because see, if 4 to 6 months is not going to be realistic for 9 out of 10 small businesses who are not ready, who are not even prepared, who are not even positioned. Because the positioning you have to take upon yourself, it's going to take time. It's going to take investment. So the investment you're going to make into the Business Builder Credit Program that we have is one investment. It's additional investments to get the foundation set up. The business name, the business phone number is an investment. The 411 listing, the business address, if you don't already have a commercial location, is an investment with a virtual office. Professional email address and website, I've used GoDaddy. Business accounts, merchant accounts, you want multiple of both of those. The business structure, LLC, C Corp, S Corp, etc. And the employee identification number is the last two things you're going to set up that's part of your foundation. And the reason it's the last at the bottom, because the business name, the business phone number, the business address, the professional email address and website, the business account, the merchant account, the business structure, and the EIN number, all those things I put in a certain order to where when you go out to start making this thing happen, especially if you're going to try to do it by yourself, you don't get caught up. Because see, a lot of people not putting them in the order that you need to understand them in, because they just not, for whatever reason. I understand this thing well enough to know that since I had to restructure my foundation to be able to get business funding or business credit, tier 1 vendors, net 30s, I have 6 of those accounts. I'm waiting for them to report to Dun & Bradstreet, Equifax, and Experian. Once that credit profile and score is set, I want to be able to get 80 across the board, because 80 is the baseline, 100 is the highest you can go. And so once that happens, then I'm able to build on top of that. I start my credit reporting so I can monitor the credit that I already got to make sure it's been recorded correctly, and all additional credit trade lines that I'll be getting going after that. I want to be able to make sure those are being reported accurately, and that's part of the reason for credit monitoring, is to make sure the accounts you're finna get reported and the accounts you're finna get on top of that are being reported accurately. Anything that's on there that should be on there, we're going to have removed. And so, based on what type of business model you have, based on how you make your money, once you get your business established, there's different ways you can get funding. You know what I'm saying? They got merchant cash advances, meaning if you with Stripe, Square, PayPal, and you got significant income generated every month, you can get an opportunity to get funding based on that. If you have collateral, if you have a great credit score and profile already, you can leverage that to get started much quicker. But if you're like myself who don't, I had to take the business builder credit route where I'm able to get those 6 business credit accounts. They started accounts, Uline, JJ Gold, CEO Creative. So those are the different type of vendor accounts that we started with, because the foundation has to be set first in order to get those. They did no credit check. They did no personal guarantee. I got anywhere from $400 to $3,700 in credit throughout those vendors I just mentioned, simply by having the foundation set. How powerful is that to be able to get starter vendor credit that's going to build your profile and score out, so you can build on top of that and take it to the tiers we talk about in Credit Suite, where it's tier 1, which is starter credit, net 30 accounts, tier 2, retail credit, tier 3, fleet credit, tier 4, revolving credit, MasterCards, Visas, American Express, etc. You get the point. The bottom line is that's the path I'm on for my own business. I'm a live case study on how I leveraged this program to be able to do that, where I didn't have to guess. I didn't have to figure it out. I didn't have to Google it. I didn't have to watch people on different social media channels talk about this thing and hoping they was right, because I'm already with the people who've dominated this industry for years when it comes to helping small businesses learn how to leverage and build business credit to grow and scale their business. So if you want to be able to do that in a strategic way with a proven system and a team that's going to help you make it happen, I want to hear from you. Hit me at that number, 773-782-1320. You can text me at that number. You can text me your email address and your name. Give me a brief message. We can jump on a Zoom call. I'm doing live Zoom calls throughout the months and the remaining year, showing people how we help small businesses learn how to leverage and build business credit without you having to guess or figure it out. It's an investment in this program, but the investment is well worth what you're going to get in the long run. What I'm about to be able to do by building business credit, where I got 6 tier 1 net 30 accounts with no personal guarantee and no credit check, is powerful. Once that profiling score is created with Dun & Bradstreet, Equifax, and Experian, my goal is to have 80 across the board and add more trade lines to that, to where now I already know what accounts I want to get next. I want to do Newegg. I want to do Dale. I want to do Staples. You know what I'm saying? I want to do Sam Club. So those are the next 4 I want to do on the retail level once my profiling score is set. I want to constantly be building my business as far as the income I'm making on a monthly basis. I want to eventually get my personal credit and history cleaned up so my score can go up on the personal side. So if I ever need to leverage that to get lines of credit and loans, then I'm ready for that. All this is in preparation to grow and scale my business by starting out with it now. Don't wait till you start making $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month inside your business, and then you run around trying to figure out how you're going to get the funding you need to go to the next level because you didn't plan for it, you didn't prepare for it, you didn't anticipate and put yourself in a position to get these things done. These things here are important. These are the foundation that all credible brands of businesses have set that we already do business with. This is the missing link for 9 out of 10 small businesses who can't get business credit because they don't understand it's not based on how much money your business makes. It's based on the fact you don't have the foundation set, so you don't look credible, you don't look legit, you look like you're a scammer, you look like you're unreliable, and we don't want to do business with people that come off that way. And so this is the foundation that we've implemented inside Credit Suite and our business credit system program called Fundability. Put this in place. Make sure all your business accounts, anything that's designed to be for business, you have this information on it. And when I say this information on it, you won't need all of this on all your accounts because some of it won't require all that. Your Secretary of State, business name, business phone number, business address, mandatory, must be the same on the application that you submit to get any type of credit you're applying for. EIN number. Like I said, if you already got a brick and mortar commercial address, you good. If you don't, if you're a home-based business like myself, I'm using virtual address. I'm using Alliance. Alliance is my virtual address vendor. GoDaddy for professional email address and website. I have a couple of business accounts, Novo, QuickBooks Money, merchant accounts, Stripe, PayPal, my business structure, S Corp, and my EIN number. That's the foundation I had to put back in place so I can go out and get Tier 1 starter vendor credit. Between end of April and end of May, I have a profiling score set with Dun & Bradstreet, Equifax, and Experian. I have a credit score with each one. I have credit monitoring available where I get to see those scores. I get to build up on that to get my scores to 80 or above. I get to apply for additional credit. That's going to take me to a whole nother level because it's going to give you access to retail credit from vendors that I already spend money with for years. I had a Sam Club account for years, but I never had business credit with them. But I had a Sam Club account for years. I spent plenty of much money with Staples when I had my office in Chicago on the South Side. And so these businesses that I've spent plenty much money with over the years will now be the retail vendors I'll be able to get business credit with to leverage to build and grow my business with. Because now I don't have to use cash. I can reserve my cash. I'll be able to get access to the funding I need to take my business to a whole nother level. I'll be able to do more things because I have access to the very lifeblood of building and growing your business, and that's capital. That's resources, if you want to call it. That's funding. That's finances. Lines of credit, loans, credit, all three is the key to growing and scaling your business. Being able to have access to that when you're ready. Not when somebody else thinks you're ready, but when you're ready. Thank you for watching this video. Share this video with someone you know that's looking to learn how to leverage business credit and financing to grow and scale their business, who don't want to have to guess, who don't want to have to figure it out, who don't want to have to waste their time, money, and effort on people who just don't have their best interest at heart, who's strictly looking at them as a dollar sign, and they couldn't care less if you ever build business credit or not. Thank you, and I'll see you in my next video.